Hi, literacy students. I'm just going to briefly go over Unit 1 activity for opinion pieces, writing the first draft. So you're going to start with your minds on, which is going to talk about opinion pieces, like I said, and writing the first draft, as there can be many drafts to things that you may write in the future. So first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about brainstorming, organizing, writing, editing, and then rewriting it to make sure you have a good final polished paragraph or whatever it is that you are writing. Then we're going to move on to action, and here it's going to talk about writing opinion pieces. So an opinion piece is a writing form, the purpose of which is to clearly express and carefully support an opinion. So you are going to think about your opinion on a certain topic. And in this certain topic, we're going to have different paragraphs. So we're going to have more than just one paragraph. So here it says, a common format that is used is a series of paragraphs to express an opinion. Explore the following tabs to find out more about the components. So you can see here when you press down on anything, it will tell you clearly what is the introduction paragraph. So it clearly identifies your opinion on a particular topic, and it briefly identifies your 3 reasons for taking this position. These reasons will be expanded on in the following paragraphs. So your introduction paragraph should have the following 5 sentences. The introductory sentence, which is your opinion. The second sentence is to state the first reason for taking that opinion. The sentence 3, state your second reason for taking this position. Fourth, state your third reason, and your 5th sentence is to restate your opinion. And that is your first paragraph. Then it will go on again into the paragraph 2 to 4, which is your body paragraphs. So your body paragraph should have the following 5 sentences. So your topic of the paragraph, which is one of the reasons for your opinion. One example or piece of evidence that supports this reason. Another example or piece of evidence that supports this reason. A final example, and then concluding. And you will do that, again, like it said, for paragraphs 2 to 4. And then finally, with your 5th paragraph is your conclusion paragraph. So you're restating your opinion, you're summarizing each one of your 3 points, and then you're reinforcing it with a final idea. So it gives you an example of trying it. I would encourage you to try the following quiz. So each of the opinions or main idea is stated. Choose the supporting detail that would best support each opinion. So here it says, going outdoors can help lessen stress. So which one do you think would be the most beneficial here? So I had picked getting a break from the screen and indoors can be refreshing for the body and mind. And they said that one's correct. And then you move on and you do the next one. So make sure you really understand it as you're moving forward. Then you're going to move on to your journal activity, which makes sure you are saving, and then you can write in your journal activity template that you got in activity 1 what you're writing about. So make sure you're answering each one of these 3 areas here, and then save it in your notes called Journal Activity 1.4, series of paragraphs. I would encourage you, if you want, to put this in your portfolio as well, so it's easily accessible in the course. And if you want me to look at it while you're going forward, I should be able to see it as long as you share it with me if you did it in a Google Doc. Okay, now we move on to the brainstorming stage. And this is, should cell phones be banned from movie theaters? So here is the topic. What are you going to write for your series of paragraphs? So it says, think about different ideas that you might have about the fact that cell phones may or may not be banned from movie theaters. What do you think about that? They give you the examples here that you might come up with. Then you want to organize it. So pros, yes, cell phones should be banned, or cons, no, cell phones should not be banned from movie theaters, and you organize your thoughts into pros and cons. Then after you sort them, which opinion do you think is stronger? which side is more convincing to you. This is the side you'll want to use to plan and write your series of paragraphs. So let's say you decide, yes, cell phones should be banned from movie theaters. Then you go on and you can click here and see, like, here's paragraph 1, what should I have? Paragraph 2, what should I have? Paragraph 3, what should I have? And so on. And then you can go ahead and try it. So the writing stage, so after brainstorming and having everything drafted out, you're going to write your full paragraph. And we do it here for you. So should cell phones be banned in theaters? And this is good to look at because you're going to be submitting something similar to this in the next activity. So if you click on here, you'll be able to see the paragraphs fully written out for you. And it gives you a good example. So again here, introduction, which is the main opinion? So if we clicked, cell phone should be banned. What are the 3 reasons? Well, let's see. Their sound bothers others. Their lights and colors bother others. They also disturb the owner of the cell phone. That is the reasons you could pick. And then you go on to your different body paragraphs and you can see the suggested answer. So by the time you're done with all this, you really should have a very good grasp of a series of paragraphs. So for your portfolio item that you're going to just save to your portfolio, you're going to pick one of these choices. So should all high schools make it mandatory for students to learn a trade? Or should teens be worried about their future and global warming? So begin with your brainstorming, just like it showed you up there. And you can use this opinion piece, brainstorming and organizing chart. Then the next step is deciding which argument is stronger, just like you did above about the cell phones in the movie theater, and use this opinion piece organizing template. Then it's time for you to write your first draft of your series of paragraphs. And here again, it tells you what you should have in each one of your paragraphs. And then once you've written everything out, I want you to save it to your portfolio item 1.4, brainstorming, organizing, and drafting. And you can just do that by clicking on the portfolio item here. And you're going to come back and look at this later in the next activity.